before we get started, I have just a couple of brief acknowledgments or introductions to have here. So happy to have Imai here. His lovely wife, Chihiro, is here. Welcome. Also on the stage, we have, starting from here, going from your left to right, Manager Joe Espada. We have Jim Crane. We have General Manager Dana Brown. Man of the hour, Imai, and his attorney, Scott Boris. And today's translator, Kevin Ando, is here. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Dana Brown right now. Go ahead, Dana.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot, Gene. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for coming here. Today is an exciting day for us in this organization and for our fan base. We had goals set out, to sign starting pitching in this offseason, and we also had goals to, get into the Japan market and get into the baseball market over there in Japan. And so it was exciting, because we had the support of Jim Crane, who's backing us, all the time. And so with that, Scott Boris and I on Friday came to an agreement to sign my man right here, Tatsuya Imai, and so I'm still working on my language here. But we're excited to have him here to be a part of this organization, and we're all thrilled here. And this is a big moment for us. And we want to welcome, his wife as well. Thank you for coming. We have a warm welcome for you and for your 4 dogs too as well. And so, this is an exciting time for us now to get this done. And with that, I would let Kevin translate maybe what I said.
Okay. まずは、このように、皆さん、時間いただいて、誠にありがとうございます。でこのオフシーズンの、目標としては、様々な目標があった中で、やはり、日本のマーケットに、これから力を入れたいというところがあったので、それもできて、もちろん、クレインさん、のサポートもあって、この間金曜日に、スコットさんと、契約交渉が終わりまして、無事に契約を、締めることができまして、あとはとにかく、この球団、このチームが、とにかく、とても、楽しみにしていて、しています。で、最後に、奥さんを、お越しくださって本当にありがとうございます。で、あと、4匹の、犬も、ワンちゃんもぜひ、来てください。はい。
Okay, Dana.
And with that, we'll give the presentation of the jersey.
Right, we're standing here.
All right.
Good. Go.
Tatsuya.
Hey, let's go. Looks like good.
Okay, guys, we can be seated now. Imai,
Well, I'll start, Scott, I'll let you take over, but just wanted to thank Dana and Joe for working hard on this deal, and we're very excited to have Imai with us. Unbelievable for us here in Houston. I think he'll get big support here. And I just want to say, one of the things that made this possible is with our great partners in the front row. Taka, would you stand up? The chief marketing officer of Daikin Park. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Scott.
I want to thank Jim and Dana. Certainly recommend Jim's restaurant, by the way. That was very good, Jim. Thank you for the hospitality and Wendy's too. We had a great experience here with Kikuchi coming both on an internal and external basis in the community and everyone involved, and we got the chance to tell Tatsuya all about that and the comfort he had here and the support he received from the staff in coming here and improving as a player, how well he pitched in the ballpark. And Tatsuya has a tremendous arm, an arm that is probably, for many standards, something that we will grow to know to be something of supreme talent. And so I'm excited for Houston and excited that Tatsuya begins here. Thank you.
Okay, Tatsuya, here's your opportunity. Say a few words.
Hey. What's up, Asian? I'm Tatsuya Imai. I'm ready to chase a world championship. Let's go, Houston. Thank you so much.
Very well said. We're going to open up the questions now. I mentioned earlier in English first, and then we'll switch over to Japanese questions. So raise your hand. We have people with microphones hanging around. We got Chandler here first, and then Kim, and then Matt over here.
Hi, Tatsuya. Welcome to Houston. The Astros have not had a lengthy list of the Japanese presence on their team. How much did that maybe intrigue you as being one of the first Japanese players that could come here and really make an imprint in this organization?
基本的には、アストロズの球団は日本人選手を獲得した今までのヒストリーの中では、あまりないんですけれども、そういう意味でもここでヒューストンで、自分の実績をしっかりと残していくっていう楽しみとかはありますでしょうか。
もちろん、はい、ワールドチャンピオンを目指して飛行機12時間もね乗ってきたんで、はい、もちろんそのつもりでいます。
Yeah, I'm just very excited to again go after and chase a world championship here, and perform for a great organization like the Astros, and that's why I made the long 12-hour trip to be here.
Okay, Kim, Matt, Christy, and then Brian.
Hi, good morning. Dan, I have a question. You mentioned that you guys wanted to sign a pitcher and that you wanted to get into the Japanese market. Can you talk about a little more about why you wanted to get into the Japanese market, and are you done for this year there?
No, we're not done yet. We're still trying to sign other players. But as far as the Japanese market, look, we wanted to be active. You know that there's some very good players coming from Japan, and these guys are becoming part of championship caliber teams, and so we were so focused on getting in that market. Our partnership now with Daikin is very important to us as well, and so we're locked in and over there. So it's an exciting time for us.
Okay, Matt, Christy, then Brian.
Hi, Tatsuya. Welcome. Just what were some of the factors in your decision, and what ultimately made this the best fit for you?
ヒューストンを選んだ理由を、教えてください。ぜひ教えてください。
もちろんたくさんオファーいただきましたけど、その中で、一番評価していただいたというか、はい、僕をこのチームで優勝したい、ワールドチャンピオンになりたいっていう気持ちに一番させてくれたチームだったので、はい。
Obviously I had the privilege to have a couple of other offers as well on the table, but at the end of the day, I truly believe that here in Houston with the Astros, I'd be able to seriously take a shot at the World Series and make a run, and just thought that this would be the best fit for myself.
Hey, Christy and Brian.
After playing professionally in Japan for so long, what do you think will be some of the challenges of making the move to the MLB?
日本で、からこちらに来て一番難しい調整というところは、何かあ 思いつきますけど。
まあ、投球間隔も短いですし、まあ、やっぱりこう時差がね、日本はないので、そういうところの対応っていうのもね、1年目大変だと思いますけど、はい、まあ、いろんなことをそういうところから、まあ、勉強してというかね、慣れて、はい、そして一日でも早くこうチームに溶け込んでというか、はい、ふうにはしていきたいなと。
Yeah, the obvious changes, pitching on shorter days, rest, 4 days, and then in Japan, obviously there's no time difference that I would have to adjust to. But those challenges are definitely going to be there. But I look forward to overcoming those challenges and learning and growing as a player, and hopefully be able to make a quick adjustment in my first year. And definitely want to just be able to jump in with the guys and get to know my new teammates.
Okay, Brian, Leah, and then over here.
Hey, Jim, why was it important to get in the Japanese market, and how far do you think you guys will go in the future as far as trying to get even more players from that area of the world?
Well, we'll continue to work hard on it. We've actually got boots on the ground both in Tokyo, or 3 places, Taiwan, Tokyo, and Seoul. So we've got scouts over there and people assisting to identify talent over there now. We just made that adjustment in the summer. Probably didn't have much to do with this one, but it'll have a lot to do moving forward as we work on those markets to try to bring the great players here to Houston.
Okay, Leah, then over here.
Tatsuya, hi, welcome to Houston. One of the big things here is the food scene. So where have you been to eat, and what are some places you're excited to explore in the city?
まあヒューストンにようこそ。で、こちらではお食事の文化が、結構有名で、いろんなご飯があるんですけれども、今まで何を食べましたかと。で、あと楽しみにしているものはありますか。
まあ、昨晩ホテルのレストランでラムチョップ食べたんですけど、はい、まあ、今まであんまり挑戦したことない肉だったんですけど、はい、毎日でも食べたいと思いました。
So just yesterday, last night, it was at the restaurant in the hotel, but I tried some lamb chops for the first time. Definitely was an adventure, but I loved it. First time trying something like that, but I loved it. I'm looking forward to trying some more lamb chops in the near future.
Yeah, over here, then Javier, then Dan.
Tatsuya, welcome to Houston. When did you know that you wanted to come to Major League Baseball to the U.S. and who may have inspired you?
まあどのタイミングで、MLB に、でプレーしたいと感じましたかと思いましたか。で、まあ憧れの選手とか影響があった選手とかありますか。
まあまあボラス社というか、はい、ボラスと契約したのが本当に5年目ぐらい、4年前ぐらいなんですけど、まあそれまでは全くメジャーなんて意識もしてなかったんですけど、まあそこでもしかしたらと思って、はい、もうちょっと自分の可能性を信じて、はい、頑張ってみようかなと思ったのがきっかけですね。はい。
Yeah, so I want to say about 5 years ago is when I had the privilege to meet Mr. Boris over here, and that's when I, really began to seriously consider making my way over to the MLB. It was definitely a moment where I told myself, hey, if I put in the work and if I trust myself, I really do have a chance at this.
Hey, Javier, and Dan.
Yeah, welcome to Houston, Tatsuya. So, former Astros player Kaz Matsui was your manager in Japan between 2023 and 2024. Have you spoken with him before or after signing in Houston?
元アストロズの選手、松井さん、監督、西武の時の、2023年と4年と監督されてたんですけど、まあ契約が決まってからお話はしましたか。
まあ正直ちょっと一昨年のシーズンの途中でチームを離れるっていう形にカズさんがなっちゃったんで、それ以降ちょっと、まあ、たまに球場に来たりだとかして、まあ、たまに挨拶はするぐらいだったんですけど、 ちょっと今連絡は取れてない状況なので、もし和夫さんがヒューストンにね来ていただけるんであればすごく嬉しいですし、でも彼はゴルフが好きなんで、多分ゴルフをしに来る可能性の方が高いかなというふうに思ってます。
Yeah, so unfortunately, he had to leave the organization mid-season, and so because of that, unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep in touch with them very closely. Obviously, seeing hi here and there, and so yeah, I haven't been able to speak with him yet, but I definitely am looking forward to it, and I would definitely make my day if he were to be able to come over here to Houston. I'm sure, he loves golf, so I'm sure he's definitely going to be able to find himself a nice golf course out here as well. So.
Okay, we got Dan, Chandler, Brian, and then Kimmy.
Arigato, Tatsuya, Yusei Yokoso. That's as far as my Japanese goes. What fuels you as a competitor?
負けず嫌いっていう気持ちっていうところはどこから来ていると思いますか？
小学校から野球始めて、とにかく誰よりもボールを遠くに投げたいとか、誰よりも速い球を投げたいっていう気持ちは小学校の時からもうありましたし、ライオンズに入ってからも、それがこう大きくなっててというか、それがどんどん勝ちたいっていう気持ちにつながってきてるとは思うんで、小学校の頃から本当に負けず嫌いだなっていうのは自分でも、感じてました。
Yeah, so ever since I started playing baseball back in elementary school, I felt like I was a competitor, wanted to always come out on top, throw the ball the furthest, the fastest. And that mentality stuck with me throughout my career with the Cebu Lions. And that mentality of must win, and compete and do my best. That mentality I feel like has stuck with me ever since elementary school.
Okay, Chandler, Brian, Kim, and then Christy.
Tatsuya, Scott mentioned Yusei Kikuchi's experience over here and how much he enjoyed it. Have you been able to speak to him either before you signed or since you signed about what he experienced here? And then maybe Scott, if you could also add what about that experience resonated so well with you guys to make this partnership happen?
まずスコットさんも先ほどユーセイさんが、菊池さんですねが、ヒューストンに来てすごく、気に入った、こっちでプレーした経験を気に入ったとおっしゃっていたんですけれども、菊池さんとは、ご連絡取ったりとか、できていますか？
メジャーに来られてからはあんまり連絡することはなかったんですけど、実際にアストロズと契約が決まった時にはSNS でおめでとうって言ってくれたり、僕もヒューストンに行ったことがあるので分かんないことはいつでも聞いてくれって言ってくれたので、本当に心強い先輩です。
Yeah, so ever since he came over to the MLB, unfortunately I wasn't necessarily in close contact with him, but right when I signed with Houston, he reached out immediately, congratulating me, and also mentioned, hey, like if you need anything, if you ever need anything, let me know, and I'll be there for you.
I've known Tatsuya for 5 years, and I want to thank Takao Bino and Taksato, who are our employees based, and they monitor the Nippon Baseball League very closely. And my first meeting and watching Tatsuya pitch was he had an error by the shortstop and then another error by the second baseman. And he then struck out the next 3 batters and probably saw the most emotion I'd seen from him as a player. And I asked him after the game, I said, what motivates you? What compels you? And he says, there's nothing better than picking up your teammates and making sure that you can help them through the process and the rewards you get from that. And I knew immediately he was built for Major League Baseball after that.
Okay, Brian, Kim, Christy, and then Matt.
Did you know that interpret that for the Japanese? I don't know. I don't know if there's Japanese.
Right, I was about to say.
Okay, good.
Scott, what was the courtship of Imai like from as far as the Astros? How far back did it go, and what were sort of the steps that you have in place for a player coming from Japan?
Dana and I, meet annually at the general manager meetings, and we lock them in the room for a couple hours, and then we have discussions about their needs and what they're doing, and of course he had a full dossier on Tatsuya and said, look, this is somebody we may want to reach back to you about and talk to you about, and so we've been in dialogue since then about the possibility of him coming here.
Okay, Kim, Christine, and Matt.
Hi, Joe, Happy New Year. Can you talk about what adding Imai, is that right?
Yeah, that's
means to your pitching staff and how excited you are to add him to your.
Yeah, thank you. I'm super fired up. Because you guys well know the importance of starting pitching. You could never have enough pitching. But one thing that my conversations with Imai has been, a few conversations, how much he says the word champion. And that really, I love that about him. Because he's a competitor. You could hear the grit and the toughness. And I'm just excited to have him on board and give him the ball and see him compete for us here and help him through those challenges that he mentioned. We added some pieces, and I'm sure that we'll make sure we put in the best position for him to succeed.
Okay, Christine, Matt, and then over here.
It seems like you have a pretty big personality. I was wondering, for people that don't know you, how would you describe yourself as a person, and what kind of teammate are you?
今井選手はすごく明るいキャラであるという印象があるんですけれども、自分でどういう性格をしているのか、あとはチームメイトとしてどういうチームメイトですか？
とにかく何でも楽しみたいっていうのが、モットーなので、もちろん野球も楽しみたいですし、このヒューストンの地に来れたわけなので、もちろんファンの方ともたくさん交流して楽しみたいですし、いろんな方と出会って、いろんな方に、もちろん支えていただいて、サポートしていただいて、今ここにいるわけですけど、そういうところも含めてもちろんいろんなことに挑戦していくのも好きですし、っていう性格です。
Personality-wise, yeah, I just like to have fun, whether if it's baseball or non-baseball. And that includes, interacting with fans and just having a good time with them as well. I feel like have that feeling of wanting to give back to all those who have supported me. I feel like I'm here today because of, all the support that I've received. And just overall, I look forward to challenges, and I guess that's my personality.
Hey, Matt, and over here, then Chandler. We got time for just a couple more in English, okay?
Just for Dana and Joe, obviously committed the offseason, fortifying the rotation was the biggest priority. Just how would you describe the state of your rotation now, and do you feel like you're done adding there?
Yeah, so, one of the big points for us this offseason was to beef up the rotation. And, getting a guy like Imai is it's big. It's a big part of what we're going to do and what we're doing here. So we feel good about the rotation right now. As I've always said, I'm always in the market for pitching because it's 162 games and you never know how tough the season's going to be with injuries, so you're always looking for pitching. But we feel pretty good about the rotation right now.
Yeah, and just to add, important to continue to add, and we've done a really nice job adding. First month of the season, we played 25 games in 27 days, so important to have enough pieces just to get us going, to get out to a good start. And this guy right here, really exciting to have him because he's going to contribute right off the bat.
Okay, we got over here. Then Chandler, then one more after that over here.
This for Joe. I just want to say welcome, Imai-san. Joe, if you can answer also in Spanish, I will appreciate it. First, are you planning on taking some Japanese lessons? And how is the process for a player as experienced but adapting as quickly as possible for the MLB level?
Yes, on the Japanese, I'm going to work really hard trying to learn some Japanese, be able to communicate with him. Y en español, sí, pues bien importante, la primera vez que he tenido la oportunidad de dirigir un jugador japonés y aprender su cultura es bien importante y ayudarlo, ayudarnos mutuamente pues para saber las cosas que él necesita y ponerlo en una posición a él pues para triunfar en el terreno de juego. Es un día bien especial para nosotros como organización y para mí como dirigente tener un lanzador como él que nos pueda ayudar a nosotros ir de nuevo a la postemporada, es algo que me trae mucha alegría.
Okay, Chandler, then one more over here.
I have two really quick. Tatsuya, will you pitch in the WBC?
WBC で投げる予定でしょうか？
今のところ出る予定はないです。
As of right now, no plans to participate.
And then, Jim, you mentioned wanting to get boots on the ground in the Pacific Rim and in Asia. I guess, has there been like an inflection point or something that has really enhanced your desire to expand you guys' footprint into that market?
Well, that's an easy one. I mean, the Dodgers kind of led the way there, and I've got an international company, so it was pretty easy to kind of set up quickly in there, give those guys a place to work and communicate back here in our system. So we'll be moving pretty fast in Asia and continue to focus on that and evaluate all the talent over there so we can hopefully get some more of them over here to play and to deepen the team. I think, you can really see the Asian market as the players coming out of there are really equivalent or better than some of the guys we have here. So it was kind of untapped, and I think until we had the Ohtani effect, and I think a lot of people are focused on it, but we'll be laser focused on it moving forward.
Okay, last two right here.
を楽しみにしていますか？
今朝起きてインスタグラム開いたらジョッシュ・ヘイダー投手がインスタフォローしてくださってメッセージもくれてようこそヒューストンへっていう感じでメッセージもくれて困った時はいつでも電話してくれって言ったので電話番号まで送ってきてくれたんですよ。はい、160キロぐらいで、160キロぐらいで返したいなと思います。
Yeah, so this morning I woke up to a lovely notification from Instagram, a follow from Josh Hader, and a DM as well, just basically welcoming me to the Houston Astros. And he also sent me his phone number saying, hey, let me know if you ever need anything. And so his messaging was very fast, 100 miles per hour, it felt like, and I definitely want to reply back with a 100-mile-per-hour reply.